Hey there, I'm Anirudh Chakravarti and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a great time and I hope everyone is safe and sound. I want to share a fun and simple exercise which you too can do at the end of this video. I am really excited to share this video with you and I cannot wait any longer, to be honest. So let's get started, shall we? The exercise that we're going to do is a SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is a strategic planning technique used to help a person or an organization to identify strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats related to business or also a competition or a project planning. This concept is used and abused so much because it's that helpful, and what we are going to do in this exercise is we are going to use this concept and jot down some strengths and weaknesses that we see in a person and try to analyze what strengths we are missing out on, and also recognizing the common weaknesses that we share with that person. And we are going to make a list of what qualities we have to gain and what qualities we have to leave. Now, since this exercise is only concerned with about strengths that we have to gain and the weaknesses that we'll have to let go, I will not be talking about the opportunities and the threat side of these people. Now the question comes up, what is the basis of selection for our samples? What is the criteria that one should set while choosing a person as a sample? Some of the reasons for selecting a person as a sample could be the following: key strength or skill that impressed you across age, type of employment, salaried or business or retired, educational qualification, ethnicity. It could be a cross section of people like your teachers, movie idols, relatives, friends, social connects like Facebook, Instagram, anybody else. Now, I have made a list of 4 people and we'll be making a SWOT analysis on them. I will be making a list of strengths and weaknesses that define these 4 people. Before coming to the first specimen, I would like to mention that it is advisable to follow this format in your SWOT analysis. Have a picture and the description of the person that you're talking about. So the first sample that I have chosen is Rahman, who is my relative. His age is 62 and the basis of selection would be senior citizen with life experiences. Coming to the strengths, the first strength is makes it a priority to connect to people. In this generation, we often tend to forget to keep in touch with many friends and distant relatives. We have to make it a priority to connect to them once in a while. The second strength is offers help before someone asks. Now, it is important to keep in mind that you do not have to wait for someone to come to you asking for help. Just help whenever you feel you can help, because every act of kindness counts and you yourself do not know when you will be needing that help and if you will be in a place where you can ask someone for help. Third is culturally very active. Now, that's one of the strengths that I want to add on to my own list because it is important to know your rituals and traditions of your culture, which has been followed and practiced since generations. Moving on to the weaknesses, it's my suggestion to not add qualities like rude. Try to avoid them, rude, kind, etc. because unless it really defines the person, there is no point adding these qualities. The second weakness that I've noticed is this person gossips, right? While it does not really affect his day-to-day activities, doesn't affect his life either. It definitely does bring down his character, which other people perceive, right? The third weakness is being short-tempered. Now, this is something that even I'll have to work on because many fights and misunderstandings could have been avoided had I not lost my temper. Okay, my second specimen is Bhaskar, who is my classmate. His age is 18 and the basis of selection would be an adolescent. So yes, coming to the strengths. He is excellent in communication. Having good communication skills is as important as having technical skills in today's world. Second strength is does not wait or rely on acceptance. One should never wait for anyone's approval if he or she is determined to do a particular job. Being tech savvy is something that I have decided to work on, as everything is related to technology in today's world. Highly independent is the fourth strength of Bhaskar. Picking up life skills such as cooking makes the person all the more self reliant and is something that I've decided to work on. It is important to note that skills like drawing, singing, playing guitar should not be added as a strength, as it is something that even you can pick up no matter how good or bad a person you are. You don't have to add cricket to Sachin Tendulkar's strengths or acting to Ben Affleck's strengths. Coming to the weaknesses, point number one, he is secretive, he has trust issues. There is no point being secretive and escalating the problem to a whole new level. It is better off that an employee tells his boss what mistake he's committed than wait for a client to give a complaint or share a problem. Second, plays victim. Victimizing is another weakness which he has to work on. Gaining important relationships such as friendship over sympathy does not work well long term. The third and the fourth weakness, being self-centered and boastful, is something that I have to work on myself too, as it is better off minimalizing these type of weaknesses. Okay, our next sample or specimen is Sanjina, a good friend of mine. She is also 18 years old and falls under the adolescent category again. Coming to the strengths, the first strength being general knowledge. Having a good general knowledge and being able to give your 2 cents on any general topic is definitely a good skill that you can add on to your list. The next one is highly focused individual. Having that sharp, unbiased focus definitely makes a big difference in whatever task or work you're doing, because the result or the outcome is definitely going to be a lot more favorable. Being spiritual. Now, this is a strength that I definitely want to improve on, or I want to add it to my list. That's because it has its own set of benefits, you see. Being spiritual definitely ensures an all-round development of the person. Coming to the weaknesses. The first weakness being feels obligated to XYZ. Never do that. The least you can do is develop some form of interest in whatever you're doing and not treat it as an obligation. The second weakness is manipulator. Again, we often wish to make situations bend to our will, but it's never always a good thing. And we should stop it if we are emitting this quality even at a smaller level. Third weakness, shouts the opposition down to prove his or her point. Now, that's something that even I feel I need to work on, because everyone doesn't have to be right all the time. Sometimes even an intellectual person can go wrong. But one bad habit that some people portray is that they shout down the opposition. Shouting doesn't make you right, right? And the fourth weakness is spends too much time on social media. While social media has its own set of benefits, too much of anything is definitely bad, and spending too much time on social media is also a weakness. Okay, our fourth and final specimen is Arthur, my role model, whose age is 51, and in terms of basis of criteria, he would fall under corporate experience. So let's start talking about the strengths. Optimistic at difficult situations. Being optimistic at difficult situations is a strength that I consider really good, because it's never really over until it's over, right? And no matter what the odds are against you, never give up hope. The second strength is good knowledge of domain. Having a good domain knowledge is also very much necessary, because you need to know what you're doing or specializing in, right? Third strength is being a good orator or speaker. That's one of the strengths that I am currently working on. And as I said earlier, being excellent in communication and being able to speak has its own perks. The next strength is that he is an excellent strategist. Many people make a plan and rely on its success until they face a harsh experience. Being able to have plan A, plan B, plan C, all the way till plan Z, including contingency plans, is a skill one should pick up. Always have an algorithmic approach in terms of solving your problem. If the situation meets your condition, then do these set of tasks. Else, do plan B, and the plan goes on and on till your contingency plan. Right? And next, coming to the weaknesses. NA. Wait, does that mean this person does not have any weakness? Answer is absolutely not, my friends. He would be having some weakness, definitely, that he should be working on. But this is my perception of Arthur, wherein he has not portrayed any weakness. So there will be many qualities that a person possesses that you might not really know of. This is the list of qualities that you see in a person and that you want to pick up. So there might be some people having only strengths that you want to pick up. There might be some people wherein you want to jot down their weaknesses and try to find the weaknesses that you want to let go of. And if you already haven't noticed, the strengths which are highlighted in blue are the strengths that I want to improve on, or I want to pick up, or I want to add on to my list. And in the weaknesses lists, when it is marked red, those are the weaknesses that I want to let go of. Those common weaknesses that I've noticed in other people that I also see in myself. Okay, this is the main part of the exercise. Using SWOT analysis, you finished step 1 of this exercise. That is making a list of people and writing down the strengths and weaknesses. Step 2 is jotting down the strengths that you want to gain and the weaknesses that you want to let go of. And I have done the same. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, honestly, rate yourself in terms of portraying these qualities. Your goal is to get the blue ratings as close to 10 as much as possible and the red ratings close to 1. Do a monthly checkup in terms of where you stand, and all the very best in your journey to improving yourself, and let me know whether this helped in the comment section down below. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is how a simple yet powerful exercise is going to make you a better person. The key takeaway for you is to try out this exercise and reap the benefits of it. Take a sample population of, let's say, 10 people and let that become the source of your new strengths and letting go some common weaknesses. The good thing about this exercise is that it has no expiry date, you see. The moment you feel that you've completed this task, choose a fresh sample population of the next 10 people and repeat the same exercise. So start taking your journey to be a better human being from today, and all the very best for that. Please give this video a big like if you loved this video, and let me know your thoughts on the comment section down below. And please share this video to your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel if you like this type of content. Thank you and have a great day.